Hey guys, it's me again, and the glam goat, and the pink princess dragon. I love pink and glam goat. Aw, they're so cute, and Valentine's Day is coming. Mwah. Okay, guys, what are we going to talk about today? Ooh, putting on the face. Ha ha, that's right. Oh, we are. Take a seat, guys. Take you a seat. Ooh. I'm going to talk about just some of the products that I use, why I use them, and, whether or not I like them. And sometimes I use stuff that I'm not sure if I like it or not, because, I'm testing things out so I can let you guys know if I like them or not. So, I've already done my skincare. So, let us jump into primers. Okay, this is Physicians Formula Argan Oil Primer. And I've already shaken it up. Usually it separates the oil from the rest of the stuff. It's got some bonuses and some not so bonuses. It's really oily. So I can't just spray it on my face. I can't do it. It's too heavy. And it has this argan oil odor. Yikes. I don't like it. But what I do is put a little bit on the back of my hand here. And then I'm just going to go like so. And I just use this on the bottom, like below my eyes. The reason being is because if this runs in my eyes, and let me tell you what, the stuff is there all day long, because I put my makeup on at 7 o'clock in the morning, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If I'm, outdoors and, I start to perspire and this stuff runs in my eyes, it smarts really bad, really bad. So I have learned just don't go above the eyes. Now, how good does this stuff actually work as a primer? I'm not really certain. And I try not to put on too much because it is thick and it'll penetrate, but you really, for me, I think it's really good for my dry skin because of the argan oil. I actually, when I started using this, I had a really big scaly area here, and it is just like, it's about gone, like really gone. So I think it's really good for dry skin. Now, how well does it use as a primer? I don't know. It's not the best primer in the world, but it does make a difference. Okay, it's it's not like just not using any primer, but you can feel it. It's not really tacky. It's smooth. Does it do anything for pores? I don't know. But we're going to use the Juice Beauty. They gave us like a really, really good sample of this. This is moisturizing, and I think it's like all natural stuff too. Come on out of there. I've been using this for a couple months anyways. And now I'm just going to use this and go over the entire face. The thing about the Physicians Formula Argan Oil Primer is I forget what the price is on it. It's like $8 or $9, something like that. But usually, if you go to the CVS, if you have the CVS around you anywhere, they usually have some kind of a deal on Physician's Choice where, like, I mean, and if they don't, just wait, because it'll only be a couple weeks and they will. But they'll have like, if you buy $15 worth of Physicians Formula merchandise, or, you know, the special marked merchandise, you get $10 CVS cash, which you can spend on anything, not just makeup, like anything in the whole store. I think not tobacco products and not alcohol, but other than that, flip-flops, you know, vitamins, whatever, anything in the store. So like a lot of, and it'll go, I have actually gone in there with my $10 CVS cash and used that to put towards a $15 purchase, so it really only cost me $5, and then come out of there with another $10 CVS cash card. So yeah, you know, of course there's a limited time. I think you only have 2 or 3 weeks to use that cash, but you know, I mean, what the heck? Toilet paper, I mean, everything you can get at a drugstore, you know, you can use it towards. So, and if there are products that are offering the CVS cash bucks or whatever, you know, then you just get more back, because it just acts, just, they count it just like cash. Okay, this product, probably not one of my favorites. It's moisturizing, not as moisturizing as the Physicians Formula. I don't feel like it's really, I don't feel like it really works well as a primer. It doesn't hold my makeup in place the way that, like this one, what is this, Pore by Benefit Cosmetics Professional. I don't have a lot of pore issues, but let me tell you what, this stuff locks your makeup in place. Really gives it a good solid something to hold it in place. So while I don't have the pore issues, I do really like this product. And I actually have at least one more of these, so good chance. I don't know, we'll see. Primers, plus we're getting some more primers. Primers isn't something I generally buy because I'm trying out so many of them, and I get them in samples, and I get them in the boxes. And I think we have a full size coming this month in BoxyCharm, so yay. You know, I mean, so, but this is definitely, I would recommend this. This is a good one. Another good one that I don't have is Maybelline. Oh gosh, what is the name of it? It's Pore Minimizing Baby Soft or something like that. It doesn't even say primer on it, but it can be had at, you know, any place that sells Maybelline. And it's really inexpensive, and it works really well. I would say it works just as well as this, and it almost feels the same. The only difference is, with this, I'll put this on and go straight for the makeup, where with the Maybelline, I'll put it on and I'll wait like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and just let it kind of sit and do its thing before I actually, you know, start applying makeup. But the price difference is like, you can't, okay? Here's a favorite. I actually went out and bought another one. To back it up, this is a Becca product. It's actually supposed to be the under eye concealer, but that's not what I use it for. And as you can see, there's not a lot left in there. I use it for all these red spots and for that nasty place on my nose. And I need to find, I usually, you know, because I work outside, I usually have at least one fingernail that's really short. I'm trying something new. I put kind of hung my mirror up a little precariously, I might add, over here. So I'm looking in my mirror and hoping that, you know, y'all can still see. I don't know. You know, this whole video thing is, it's difficult. I mean, it's fun. I love doing the videos. I love sharing stuff with you guys. Wow. This is going to be out. I am fixing to use up the last of this. Wow. So y'all are witnessing. I didn't just hit pan. I hit empty. Empty. So yeah, thank goodness that I did, because this isn't a cheap product. It was like $35, you know, by the time you add tax and everything. I will keep this for mixing things and collecting samples. I love these little jars, so I will wash that and keep it. Luxie brush. Luxie has got to be my all-time favorite brushes. They are just really good quality. I've never had one that tried to fall apart or was shedding, or, you know, they all feel nice. They do their job. I love this. This like changed my whole concealer game. Truly, it did. So yeah, the Becca looks like I'm going to have to open up another one. Under eye concealer, right now I'm using the Wet n Wild. I actually did a video a long time ago, a few months ago, where I used different under eye concealers and kind of compared. I had the It Bye Bye under eye. I had CoverGirl. I don't know. I had like 6 or 7 different things. And I'll tell you what, it was amazing because, you know, I videoed at the end of the day which one looked the best, which one was holding up, which one, you know, like my wrinkles were worse or better, or, you know, looked good, or, you know, what the deal was. And let me tell you what, out of the ones that I used, which was Wet n Wild, It Cosmetics, CoverGirl, oh gosh, who else did I have? I do my eyelid because I have discolorations on my eyelids, so especially if I am not going to be wearing eyeshadow, you know, I don't want those discolorations to show up so much. So yeah. Anyways, the one that turned out the best was the CoverGirl, believe it or not. And CoverGirl kicked It Bye Bye under eye butt, like seriously. So the thing is, when you do that kind of a review, now I've got, you know, all these, you know, all these different concealers that I need to use up. And I didn't think any of them were like crappy enough to just throw away, you know, but actually Broadway was the other one. This holds up well. I mean, really, depending upon your, you know, how bad you need it. It doesn't dry out my skin. You know, it holds up all right. I think if you have like an office job, you know, this was Dollar General, I think $4. And Broadway, same thing. It's about the same thing as the Wet n Wild, the concealer. I do like the tube because I feel like when it gets low, I can get more of it out. Whereas this one is low and I can see product in there that I can't get to with that applicator. Which, like, drives me nuts. But, you know, oh well. Okay, so, you know, I'm trying real hard to do this in time that I have to do it in. Ooh, I really should mix up some more. But I'm not going to because I just don't have like a whole lot of time. I'm going to put you on hold for just a second here. Okay, I think I'm back. I don't actually have a favorite foundation. I haven't got a lot of experience with foundations. I had the long wear, what was that, Estee Lauder? The double wear. That we got in the really cool, with like a little compact and you push the button and it pumped it up. In the Ipsy. I think I redeemed points for it. Wow, a long time ago. Didn't last very long. I mean, there wasn't much in the compact, which I felt might have been, you know, the whole point. You know, we're just not gonna fill it up for that. And, but, you know, I don't know. I didn't feel like it really performed any better than any other foundation that I've tried. So I've kind of gone for the cheaper ones right now. I am kind of looking at some to try that are a little bit, you know, more high shelf, just to find out, like, you know, I like full coverage, but I have dry skin, and full coverage and dry skin normally do not go hand in hand. So yeah, I'm using this is an oil base from Tarte. It's the oil that begins with the M. Marcua. I don't even know how to say it, and I already tried putting the bottle up on screen, and it doesn't work. This is, however, my favorite foundation brush. I like it so well that I bought a second one. This is a Bare Minerals. And, you know, you're supposed to actually just, it's got like a little hole in the middle where you're supposed to put the product and then put it on. But no, I don't do that. I spot it on my face and then go around with my brush. And really, really like this brush a lot. Let me see. My other foundation that I have that I'm using is... Oh, actually, today I'm not using the Tarte. I'm using L'Oreal 24-hour. I think this is the 24-hour infallible, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, this is one I'm trying today. That one was gifted to me, so... just because they know I like L'Oreal products, and it was another case where somebody bought makeup that was not the right color, and then they kept it too long to be able to return it. So, yeah, okay. All right, next thing I'm going to do is setting powder. And, you know, when you have dry skin, it's... Where's my setting powder? This whole not being able to see thing kind of bites too. But when you have dry skin, you have to be careful with powders because powders tend to absorb, moisturize. So, I do want to set my foundation. This is the brush that I'm going to use. This is a brush that we just got through Ipsy. It's one of those Fair Up brushes. Because I can kind of tap it on kind of right where I want it, which is like most of my face. I hit up here, I am going to come down. Well, I'm not going to do that dry spot on my nose because, you know, there's a dry spot there. I am going to come up kind of on the cheek area. See, I'm not looking in my mirror. I'm looking at the monitor, which basically my monitor means I'm looking at my Android phone because that's what I record with. Okay, right there. And then right here is usually like a weird spot for me. And right up under the nose. And then you see where these lines are, like right there. I'm going to kind of go in there a little bit too. Now mostly what I'm doing is, because I'm not oily, I'm dry, so I'm not putting powder on because I want to absorb skin oils, because I don't really have the skin oils to spare. This is a banana powder. Banana powder. Product Fixinite, something like that. Anyways, this was something I got through Etsy, and it was my first time really using a powder. And the thing is, once you have enough of a product that you can afford to waste it a little bit, you're like, okay, you know, let's try it and see what happens. So, because another Farrah brush that we got with the Ipsy Plus, because I have dry skin and I don't need to absorb oils, I'm not leaving this on very long. I just want to set my foundation. I don't need it to absorb much. And when I go to take this off, there's not going to be much coming off, because it's already kind of absorbed into my foundation. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, like I said, you know, 30 seconds. I mean, you really, I'm using it for a setting powder. I'm not using it so much to, like I said, I don't have the oils, the facial oils that I need to absorb. So, I like the banana powder because it's light, and it has like, I don't know, I think it has like the correct undertone for me. It looks a little weird right now. Actually, I'm looking at the mirror and my face looks much more, boy, there's some, it's definitely a better color in real life than it is on the screen. It's like more lighter and brighter on the screen. I look more natural and tan in the mirror. So next thing, and I'm going to show you my favorite, even though I'm not using it at this time. This is my absolute favorite bronzer. I went out and bought this backup just in case something happened and I couldn't get them anymore. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It doesn't even have I don't think it has an actual shade color on this one. I believe they did come out with 2 shades, but I really like that one. And I have one at work that is really close to being gone. It's actually so far gone that it started to break up on me, and because I am so cheap, I took a screw with a pointy end and really mashed it up so that I can use it as a loose powder, which I also did with, this is Bronze Essentials from Beauty Basics. This is now a loose powder, so I can't lift it up very far, but yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty close to being done with this. So my goal right now is to use this one up, and again, I'm using the Feral from brushes from the Ipsy. Okay, and that's like all it takes. I'm going to put that back. Yeah, some of these things I have to be really careful with. And you know, the thing about these brushes is that they don't pick up a lot of product because they're kind of sparse. So if you have products that are really high pigmented, that you need to be really careful with the application, or like especially the loose powder products, these are really good for that because they don't pick up as much product as a more dense brush would. Took me a while to figure that out because at first I was like, you know, first I really didn't like these brushes until I kept trying them and I was using some different products and went, whoa, okay, you know, this product didn't work real well with when I used it the last time. What am I doing differently? Well, what I was doing differently was using these brushes, and that's when I put together the whole, you know, sparse versus dense kind of thing. Okay, how much time are we looking at here? Wow, we're getting up there. I'm going to do my eyeliner. This is, actually I'm not going to do it because I don't have a lot of time. The Ico, it's like the little felt tip. This is my all-time favorite. It lasts all day. You don't need touch-ups. It's outside. It lasts all day. I use it in the waterline and the top line, whatever that is. I love that product. My highlighter. This is a new one that I just got. So, you know, these opinions could change as I try more products. But, I love this highlighter. Love this highlighter. This is the Ofra. I didn't get much on there. The Ofra. Yeah, there you go. Rodeo Drive. You know, I've been wanting this forever, and this is actually one of those products that when I got it in my hand, it was, you know, it is as good as, oh, Lord have mercy, that is so pretty. You know, it's as good as I thought it was going to be, which, you know, was awesome because it was not a letdown. You know, I really don't have a favorite blush at the moment. I'm using, when it's a warmer day and I feel like I don't need as much blush, I use this Laura Geller, the Baked Blush. And when it's a colder day and I feel like you would have more of a natural blush, I use the Blush Crush, which is pretty pigmented and you got to be a little careful, but it looks like you're out in the cold, so yeah. Eyebrow products. I've got this Wet n Wild pencil that I believe this is actually supposed to be a liner, but it's got just enough color that, as you can see, I have like no eyebrows. I use this to make a line so that it's not like you can't see it very well. You have to really look for it, but it gives me something to follow. So if I screw up, I can kind of fix it up and try make another line, you know. And then when I use my other products, I've been using this a little bit, but not so much. This is a pomade that we got. I used it a lot at first, but not quite so much anymore. These are the Brow Gal. It is it's a gel, brow gel, but it's also got little fibers on it, and it's colored. So I can kind of build up where I don't have eyebrows, because there is like 2 hairs there, but you know, I can build up with the fibers. And then I use this one to kind of, this is L'Oreal Infallible. I really want to try the Unbelievabrow by L'Oreal. I just have not been able to find it yet. This is good. It's tinted, but you can like brush up, and it doesn't have fibers, but you can like brush the hairs up so that it actually looks, you know, gives me the appearance of having more of an eyebrow. It's a little stiff though. I really like the Brow Gal product. What did I just do with it? The L'Oreal Infallible, don't waste your money, because when it dries, it's like crackly and crispy and just feels very strange. So while I am using it and it does its job, it's just like, you just want to get it off, you know? So yeah, that one, not really a good thing. Anyways, that should tie us up. Hopefully I didn't go over, or, you know, if this cuts out, you'll know it's because I went over. Subscribe to the channel. Like us. Please hit that like button. Give me the thumbs up. Really helps the channel. You know, subscribe. Love to share the things that I find out with you guys, especially if you have dry skin, because, you know, that's kind of what I'm about, because dry skin. Other than that, you know, thank you to my subscribers that are, you know, really, I've got a few of you guys that are really kicking in and doing a lot of sharing and getting me out there. And, you know, I can't thank you enough. Love all you guys. Thank you for allowing me to share this journey with you. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.